Hello once again, welcome back to Uncut Waffle on the road. Yes, it's been a while since I last did an Uncut Waffle video, and have had quite a good reason for this. Let me just tell you, I'm going from Asda in Wigan to home, so it's not going to be a very long video. I just want to talk about what's been going on over the past few months with me and Ali. So what's happened? Well, as you possibly know if you've been watching my video on the spider's web, we've had to say goodbye to Roscoe, our dog. We had him since May, and we said goodbye to him I said goodbye to him about a month ago. He was getting way too much to cope with. On top of that, my depression had started kicking in. I was thinking very dark thoughts again, and I've been going through that for about, well, August-ish, I would say. I started off beginning of August, I think it was, when I started off with it, and it's been plaguing me until September. Well, it's still plaguing me, but I'm getting on the better side, rather. I stepped down briefly as a facilitator from Andy's Man Club because I didn't think I was would be any good to anybody the way I was feeling. I needed the support more than my ability to help people. So the best thing I could have done in that situation was step down as a facilitator. It was only for about a month, and in a few of those days as well, a few of those weeks, I wasn't at Andy's Man Club. I've been very hit and miss at my ability to go to Andy's Man Club for external reasons, not because I don't want to go. I do, I need to go, I just can't get there. But yeah, I was told by a friend of mine about a place in Wigan called Empathy. It's one of these CIC groups, and they do counselling. So I self-referred myself to there. In fact, I was told on a Wednesday evening. I emailed them Wednesday night when I got home. They sent me out they sent me the email, or they replied to my email and attached a referral form the following day. I printed it off, I filled it in, and I took it back later that afternoon. And the following day, I had an appointment for the following Wednesday. So within a week, I had gone from needing counselling to getting counselling through Empathy, and that's in Wigan. I think there's a few different places. I think they've got a few different places around, but I'm not exactly sure of where. But the Wigan one that I'm going to is brilliant. The first few weeks of going, it was on the verge of tears every week, and then I started off with this bloody cold that I'm still coughing after, and the week I got over the cold, it was just annoyance, anger, frustration that was coming out during that meeting. And then the last time I went, it was sort of like quite positive. I went to go last week, and she couldn't make it, the counsellor, so I had to postpone. So I'm going back again on Wednesday. But yeah, it's doing me a world of good. Now, when I started the counselling, Ali had, on the 15th of September, Ali was taken. I took Ali to A&E because she'd had a wisdom tooth extraction. and from that, infection had kicked in. So we're presuming that while they were extracting the tooth, they burst an abscess or something that was lingering, growing possibly, and it's just exploded into a bloodstream. All her throat swelled up, blistering. She couldn't move her head side to side or up and down. She was slurring her words. She was struggling walking even with a stick. She was burning up, but her hands were freezing cold. We got her on the 15th of September. We got her to the GP. Well, she phoned up the GP, got an appointment that day, luckily. The GP couldn't get a blood pressure reading. And said, forget anything else, you need to go to hospital. So we took her to A&E. We told them what had happened repeatedly, and she was taken to theatre where they had to cut open her throat. With her being type 2 diabetic and suffering from a few years of sugar imbalance, for want of a better phrase, they had to also check for necrotic damage. Luckily there was none of that. So for 2.5 weeks she was under sedation, intubated on a ventilator. The week I was out of action with being ill myself, they brought her around. She's been conscious ever since, and she came out of hospital last Wednesday. She's home. She's getting district nurses coming every day to change the dressings. She's doing well. I've got my focus, so I'm sort of like putting myself on the back burner and making sure that she's okay. In the meantime, I bought a new bed while she was in hospital. That arrived, and I bought new wardrobes. They arrived, but they only sent half of the wardrobe. So I built what I could. The wardrobe unit itself is made up of two wardrobe carcasses. So I built one of them and had to wait for the next one to come. So that came a few days later. The original delivery was on the Friday. In fact, it wasn't Friday just gone, it was Friday before. And the delivery of the rest of the wardrobe came on the following Monday. So I managed to get those wardrobes built, positioned where they were going, and then I started on building the bed, only to find that I had two left-hand panels for the bed and not a right and a left. So I had to get in touch with them and get that sorted. Finally, that got sorted. So I'm hoping that they're going to be coming to collect the side panels tomorrow and deliver me 2 more, which had better be correct. So it's been a bit of a saga over the past few months, but hopefully we'll be back doing videos again. Now I'm restricting myself to what I'm doing at the moment because obviously with Ali being the way she is, she's not comfortable of going out anywhere and mixing with people, or even, especially appearing on camera. There's no way she's going to do that at the moment. You know, so at the moment I'm classed as her carer. So I'm doing all the running about and all the cooking and cleaning and washing up and making sure everything's okay with her and the flats. And what you call it, basically no change there for me, but But yeah, I'm still going to counselling. I'm still going to Andy's Man Club, although I won't be going again tomorrow because, as I said, she's not feeling comfortable being at home yet, especially at night and being on her own. And it's even more so if I've had to turn my phone off because of Andy's Man Club. So I'm not going again tomorrow night. But I have an event on Tuesday morning, or Tuesday dinner time, at Wigan. I'll be doing counselling on Wednesday morning. And then next week, 4th of November, I will be doing a talk at a business, like a mini presentation at a business. And then the 13th of November, I will be the guest of honour at the Rotary Club lunch, giving a talk and a presentation about Andy's Man Club again. So I've got things happening. I'm just cutting down on the amount of events I'm doing, because I've got to be here for her. And yeah, I've got my focus back, but the counsellor is going to help me, I think, talk about the stuff that I need to talk about, because I'm putting myself again on the back burner, as I said. My focus now is on making sure Ellie's okay and the flat's okay. So I've got Andy's Man Club I can go to, I've got the counselling I can go to. Each of those things are going to give me a chance to unload of anything I need to unload. But all is well with us now. It's not perfect, obviously. Ali still has an open wound in her throat. She's still getting, as I said, district nurses coming, but she's doing well. Considering the fact that at the beginning of this month we were told, sorry, midway through this month, or the week before she came out actually, we were told it was going to be another 28 days possibly before she comes out, and the week after she was home. She's stubborn, she's a fighter, she's going to get there. But I've just got to do what I can do now and make sure that she gets there and carries on fighting and making sure that she's okay. Because this operation that she had, if she hadn't have had it when she had it, she probably may not be here now. She scared me when I took her into the GP. She scared me the way she was in A&E, and I didn't realise how bad it was. So if ever you have any form of infection, make sure you get to a doctor, please. Don't let it get into your bloodstream, especially if you've been to a dentist or anything like that and you've had a bad reaction to it. Get to your doctor, get to A&E if need be, get something, because the way she was, if you'd have seen her, it would have frightened you as well. Well, that's it for me. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I know it's been short and it's been quite deep topics, but it's what's been going on with us. I hope you understand why I've not been around and doing any videos, but this is also going to be going on to my Spider's Web channel as well. So if you're joining me on either channel, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and until next time, as always, stay safe and take care. God bless, and bye for now.